Good day, everybody. My name is Emmanuel Sanjit from Mansa, Zambia. I've been doing a video on the Msanje model of job creation. I want us to have a recap of what I did before we delve into this other video. This one, we are answering a question: how does government get revenue or money from the Msanje model? Another question is, how does this model increase the GDP, the gross domestic product? Another one we shall answer is, how does the Kwacha appreciate from the Msanje model? And indeed, how can employment be done? Okay. Now, just a quick recap of the video. The Msanje model of job creation concept was established on the premise that when you are employed, don't wake up to retirement, but leave early so that you leave space for somebody else from the labor market, fresh from universities, fresh from colleges. And then you leave when you have sufficient experience, because already you have the knowledge by virtue of the fact that you've been working. All you need is sufficient experience, probably 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years. Those are enough. Those are enough for you to work. You don't need to work up to retirement. And then we looked at a model where 10 teachers left earlier than their employment dates, and immediately they created 10 vacancies, which the government has to fill in. And we also looked at the fact that when teachers are leaving, their mission is to establish or replicate the institutions where they were. When maybe they were in a secondary school, they go to replicate a secondary school employing 50 people per teacher, plus themselves as principals. And I alluded to the fact that in this, they are not on their own. The government should be in the equation so that that infrastructure, fully furnished and everything else, is converted into a loan. Those people who left, like maybe the teachers, they're teachers, they're educated, they really have the experience. All that one does is move that experience in the private setting and absorb from the labor market their fellow teachers who are looking for employment. And we looked at the fact that the actions of 10 teachers resulted into 520 jobs. And we called that J1, and there was a summation WJ1, the line of teaching. And also looked at the doctors. 10 doctors leave early, they immediately leave 10 vacancies. Government fills them in, and where they are going, they go to build hospitals, helped by government in many ways, and that is converted into a loan where over time they start paying. And then we also looked at the fact that that also creates 510. So the actions of 20 professionals in teaching and in medicine created the total of 1,020 jobs. Now, today we are answering several questions. How can this Msanje model create revenue for government? Dr. Msokotwani, Elias Mubanga and Chipoka, in that framework, you are the core leaders, of this country. The question is, how does the Msanje model create employment? Now, when you look at those vacancies where professionals in diverse areas live, they are just like they're doing replacement. But where they are going, there is employment. Okay? Now, of course, when you are doing replacements, it's in addition to what you're already doing, agents and friends. Thank you so much for creating employment, like employing a lot of teachers, employing a lot of nurses, employing a lot of doctors. When you combine with the Msanje model, it will even be more. Because trust me, there are people there who are entrepreneurs. The civil servants who are entrepreneurs. But then when aided by government, they move on their own, they have their freedom, and then there's a framework to really embrace this, they will perform wonders. So where they are going, they create a lot of jobs. The question is, how does government benefit from this Musanje model? How does this model spin a lot of jobs, a lot of income? So the fact that you're going to have a lot of jobs created by professionals who were in the public sector, they go there. There will be pay as you earn per employee. Pay as you earn is a direct tax. Tax is a compulsory levy on the gains of the citizens. So because they will have pay as you earn, which was not there before executing this Musanje model as an integral part in the equation of growing the economy of Zambia, there will be more revenue in taxes called pay as you earn. Again, those people that have been employed will have great purchasing power because then they will have money, they will have income from their employment. Now, when they have income from their employment, they will be buying in supermarkets, they will be buying in the markets, they will be buying in various shops, in ShopRite and others. They will pay another tax called VAT, value added tax, because they will have the money. That VAT goes into ZRA, which is the revenue for the country. That means the revenue for the country from the Musanje model of job creation will also increase. In direct taxes vis-a-vis pay as you earn, as well as indirect tax vis-a-vis VAT, value added tax. Again, we must explore as in how the GDP, the gross domestic product, will be enhanced, the economy will grow by using this model. How can it be? Now, first and foremost, I would like to just elaborate on what GDP is, the gross domestic product. The GDP is the value of all the income within a given country within a year. That's a GDP. Put it this way. I get a salary, you get a salary, somebody gets profit, and all sorts of income put together in a period of 1 year. That is called GDP. Now, when more are employed, for the people that leave early to create employment, they will put in the pool their incomes and thereby increasing the income for the country. That means that the government will have more money there. Okay? Then automatically when you look at employment, it will escalate, it will go up, because then government is employing, even the private sector is simultaneously employing, and then there is collaboration between the government and the private sector in this framework of the Musanje model of job creation. And again, I promised to tackle the issue of appreciation of the kwacha as a result of the Musanje model of job creation. I should state that this model is already patented, it's already protected, but then we have written to the head of state, Dr. Hakainde Hichilema, so that we meet him. Now, one of the talking points should be, whilst this one is patented, we can go around where we call patents, maybe with the country. And when this one is called patented, it means that whichever country uses the model pays royalties, and there will be inflow of forex, and that means the dollar will be on higher, the dollar will be on higher supply, and the price will go down, the kwacha will appreciate. Thank you so much.